You know, it's almost like your birthday with a package from China, so let's go. Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's just awesome that you're tuning in. So in this video I wanted to talk about this very unique Ultimate Mortal Kombat Trilogy cartridge for the Sega Mega Drive. Personally, I grew up with Mortal Kombat and I really love the game and the franchise for what it is. And I played Mortal Kombat 1, 2 and 3 a lot on the Sega Mega Drive. But if people didn't know, Trilogy have never been released on the Mega Drive or the Super NES back in the day. I think it was the N64 and the PlayStation 1 had the release, and even those were different from each other. In this video we are going to talk about the Mortal Kombat Trilogy. That is a cartridge that you can pick up so you can play this game on your original Sega Mega Drive or Genesis. You need to take into consideration that this thing costs triple the money compared with other hacked games I have reviewed here on the channel. But there's a reason for it, and the reason is quite simple. But the reason why I teared it down is just to show you what is so different and compared of course with another cartridge. So to begin with, this file was so gigantic compared with a normal game that it couldn't even fit on the typical PCB they are using from China with different reproduction games or hacked games. When I grab just a basic game you can pick up for a couple of dollars, you can see there are quite some differences. Not only with the shell and the label and all the other stuff, but if you're looking closely at the PCB, here you can already see some noticeable differences. And putting them side by side, you can see there's quite a big difference between the two PCBs. The bottom, the Mortal Kombat version, and at the top, the Sonic version. The Sonic is just the cheap version you're going to get. That did have a lot of problems with falling off chips. With the Mortal Kombat version, it's a completely newer version. You can already see here that is a high quality PCB compared with the Sonic version. So that is the main reason why the Sonic and the Mortal Kombat has such a big price difference. Okay, so let's do a quick compare with the shells. The label, I must say, of the Mortal Kombat Trilogy is not really special. Even on Sonic Jam it looks very nice. Yeah, where there is the biggest difference is the plastic quality. Because on the Mortal Kombat Trilogy, this thing is really thick and this thing is really thin, and you can feel it. You can feel it big time. So that's where the Mortal Kombat Trilogy you're going to get in high quality casing. Beside the point that it fits way better in the shell and the shell quality is way better. Now it still has some space so it can move around, but when you're putting the top shell back on and you put it over here, it will close the PCB in the right position. And when it's closed, it fits perfectly and we don't have any problems with the PCB anymore, as you can see over here. So let's get ourselves the two Parkers, let's put it back in and let's talk about the game of course. So with Mortal Kombat Trilogy, what makes this thing so special and why should you even consider checking this out? So to begin with, if you're a big fan of Mortal Kombat, this is the ultimate Mortal Kombat Mega Drive game you can ever buy for your system. And the reason why is very simple, because you can play with all the characters from the three games. Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2 and Mortal Kombat 3, including the bosses. Alright, so let's take a close look at the menu and what is new over here. So options, and here you can see we can turn blood on and off with the level, sound in the zones, health of the players, the options for it, the new fifth column, and this is quite interesting. And here we have already an overview of all the characters, but we're going to take a close look at it later. And then we're having the joystick option. What I do like about this game, especially made for the 6-button Mega Drive controller, and we're having the code demonstration. Quite unique and strange at the same time that I put it in this game. When going into the game, you can see we're having the same menu like Mortal Kombat 3, but we can choose a stage. So let's talk about the character itself and what are we going to get. So this game, or better said this hack, has been made possible by Kabul MK. The game itself has been released on the 30th of March 2014. So when making this video, this game is around 6 years old. So Kabul MK made this Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. And yes, it's just the ultimate, because now we can play with nearly every single character from Mortal Kombat 1, 2 and 3. That also includes completely new backgrounds, specials, combos, finish move and missing audio samples. And in the 6 year they did quite some different upgrades. For example, they added some new arenas, they improved the computer AI, bug fixes, and they added more specials, combos and finishing moves, because even the final bosses do have a fatality move. In, for example, previous hack games I have reviewed, they didn't have this. So that is pretty cool, and this game is very extended compared with different games and homebrew of hack games I have seen in the past. Let's go crazy of the cheesy way with my favorite character from Mortal Kombat 1, Goro. Holy crap, we need to beat Shao Kahn twice in this tower. Oh, and this is the first one, the easiest one.
Round 1, fight! Well done.
Well, what I do like about the game that it has a lot of different stages, but the soundtracks are not like the original game that I did notice. But it's also very cool that even the bosses have combo moves, so that's pretty damn wicked if you ask me. Okay, so this is what you're going to get with the Ultimate Mortal Kombat Trilogy, and hell yeah, it's indeed ultimate, because this thing is just amazing. Everything I wish I had back in the 90s when playing Mortal Kombat 2 and 3 on my Genesis, because this would be a child dream come true. Because I wished always as a child that I can play with the bosses and have all these great features, and now it's even better than I ever hoped for. So this guy who made it, yeah, I'm just going to give him some extra kudos for this, because this is just amazing. The combo system, the character you can play with, all the extra stuff that you're going to get, this is just one amazing card. And that there are people out there making PCBs that especially made for this game because it's so gigantic, and that you can just play it on your original game system. How cool is that? So yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you think of this? I want to thank you for watching. Consider subscribing. Hit the little bell, stay strong, stay positive, and stay wicked. See you in the next video.